So I got this video idea from a comment on my previous video from Kelly Watts. So shout out to you, Kelly. And I thought to myself, this is actually a pretty good idea to see how the area that Disney is currently investing in heavily stacks up against the town that Disney actually built. So we're going to talk about similarities, differences, pros and cons, and croutons of living in Celebration versus Lake Nona. All right, so let's talk location. So in Celebration, you're about 10 to 15 minutes to Disney property, which is pretty sweet if you ask me. You're about half an hour to the Orlando International Airport, just over half an hour to like downtown Orlando, and then about like 25 or so minutes to Dr. Phillips, where Restaurant Row is. On the opposite effect, if you will, Lake Nona is about 10 minutes to the Orlando International Airport and about 25 to 30 minutes to Disney property. Shorter time to get to downtown Orlando as well, and probably get there quicker to Dr. Phillips. But I really think it comes down to Disney property versus the airport. So let's say, for example, you visit Disney, maybe not that often, probably once or twice a week or a couple times a month, but you fly frequently or you work in the airport, and I think Lake Nona might be that better option for you. But let's say you are at Magic Kingdom every single day or at least 3-4 times a week. Having that 10-minute drive to Disney property is going to work so well for you, so you might steer towards living in Celebration. Now let's talk local amenities. Now in Celebration, you do have Main Street or downtown Celebration. Really nice restaurants, nice shops, Starbucks. We all love Starbucks. Comment your favorite Starbucks drink down below. Miles of beautiful walking trails, events throughout the year, weekly farmers markets. A really cool spot. I think it's really well done, and a lot of people, including myself, love to spend time in downtown Celebration. You also got a couple shops scattered around Celebration, like Celebration Place, where you have your Five Guys, Chipotle, Dunkin' Donuts, that type of thing. Really necessities, but I think in terms of variety, that's where Celebration lacks. Whereas in Lake Nona, you have the Lake Nona Town Center where they have the P.F. Chang's To Go, your Foxtail. So it might just come down to your favorite coffee shop, Starbucks or Foxtail. But apart from the coffee shop wars, you do have Boxy Park where they have really cool events, food trucks, that type of thing. You also are still in the Lake Nona Town Center. They're not even complete. They're not complete with phase 2. You're gonna have a cinema, as well as they were already promising both a mix of local and well-known brands, whether that be from clothing to retail, that is retail, Romario, or like dining, more dining options. So that should be really cool. You also have Lake Nona Adventure Park, really fun place to be. They always have events, and I'm always posting them on my Instagram story, pop. That's what I get for doing a shameless plug. But yeah, when it comes to things to do both now and in the future, Lake Nona, for me, takes the cake. All right, so now let's talk about the real estate. Now in Celebration, it's very charming. I can't even lie. It's pretty, this picture perfect in a sense. A lot of these classical, traditional Victorian style homes built older, because Celebration was established around 1994. So a lot of homes are within like the 2004, mid 2000s. So there's a lot of things that come with that financially, things that we need to kind of look out for. However, you do have newer options like Spring Lake in Celebration, where that's like 2015, 2016. And although they're not working with realtors, you do have Celebration's Island Village. And that's new construction by Madame Homes. So you're able to get something really new over there. However, that is kind of detached from like downtown Celebration. It's not a walk. It's maybe a bike ride, quite a long bike ride from Island Village to downtown Celebration. But that is going to be your one and only option for brand new construction in Celebration. Whereas in Lake Nona, you have a lot more options, and I did cover that in a video right here. I hope that's where the right thing. I'm trying to be cool with this YouTube thing right here. I put that up in the cards. But you have like Dreamfinders building Summerdale Park, Pulte's building Isles of Lake Nona, Toll Brothers building Laurel Point. Just got the floor plans for that one. Looks really nice. You have Eagle Creek building new construction by Jones Homes, and then you have Laureate Park with all their different builders going to get started on Laureate Park South, or LP2, if you will. So you have a lot more options for new constructions and variety, I would say, in kind of the architecture of the home. For example, Laurel Point is doing an elevation of modern, traditional, and farmhouse. Whereas in Celebration, it really kind of sticks to one theme of a home. So if you do want variety, not only variety. So if you're looking for variety when it comes to not only your option to which builder you choose, but also your architectural style of your home, definitely think Lake Nona takes the cake. Also, Celebration does not have gated communities. Lake Nona does. They have Lake Nona Golf and Country Club, Eagle Creek, then they have Laurel Point coming on. So at least you have more in Lake Nona than you do in Celebration. When it comes to price, Celebration has a wider price range. So let's say, for example, you can get into a condo in like the high twos, all the way up to a multi-million-dollar estate, whereas in Lake Nona, the barrier to entry is just a bit higher. I mean, you got to think already the median income in Lake Nona is just over $110,000. So a lot more high-paying, high-salary jobs are coming to the area, and there's going to be a lot more expensive real estate. And I think that really leads me to the next point, which is the future outlook for both areas. So Unicorp is currently building up Celebration Point in Celebration. That's going to have a Publix and a couple of other essential shops within that plaza. It's going to be very beneficial, I think, to people living in Spring Lake and Island Village. And then you also have possibly the former Stetson University campus converting to a College of Osteopathic Medicine. But that's really about it when it comes to new development in Celebration. Whereas in Lake Nona, I mean, the amount of development going on there is literally bananas. You saw the joke coming. I'm wearing the shirt. I had to make a joke about the bananas. Come on now. From the Disney campus to Simcom Aviation to the first ever, I think USA's first ever electric aircraft airport. You already have Medical City here. You have KPMG. You have biotech companies, wellness tech startups. I think the future for Lake Nona is extremely bright. And that does not, by the way, cast a shadow on Celebration. Celebration is a wonderful, beautifully established community here in Central Florida. So that really just leaves the decision up to you. Which one do you prefer based on your lifestyle, based on your budget, based on your heart? That sounded way too sentimental. But if you are looking to buy in any of these areas, I'd love to be your real estate advisor throughout that process. So reach out. Number is going to be 407-906-9282, or you can surely reach out to me by email at romariog@salesorlandofl.com. Last thing, if you enjoyed the video, found any value from the video, go ahead and hit that like and hit the subscribe button. Also follow me on Instagram. That's a way for you guys to connect with me, ask me questions apart from my YouTube videos. But I want you to dive down into the comments. Tell me what you want to see next. Any questions you might have about the areas, feel free to reach out. Until then, stay safe. See you next week. Bye.